Part 16, Multiplication of Decimals. You will find this on page 45 in the Namibian Mathematics Grade 8 textbook, Y equals mx plus c to success. Decimals. In primary school, we learned about decimals such as 0.125 and 3.73. We also learned how to add and subtract decimals and how to multiply and divide a decimal by a decimal fraction with one decimal place. In this section, we will learn how to multiply and divide a decimal by another decimal, and then we will extend the operations to include negative decimals. But first, let's just look at multiplication of decimals. First, multiply normally. Ignore the decimal points. Then put the decimal point in the answer. It will have the same number of decimal places as the two original numbers combined. In other words, just count up how many numbers there are after the decimal point in both the numbers you are multiplying. Then the answer should have that many numbers after the decimal point. But let's look at this example to understand that theory. Without using a calculator, evaluate this. So take 2.13 and multiply it with 5.4. We're going to do it without a calculator. Can you still remember long multiplication? So let's do it. We're going to say 4 times 3, that's 12. So that little one goes up. Then 1 times 4 is 4 plus that little one, and that's 5. 4 times 2, that's 8. Okay, put a 0. 5 times 3, that's 15. 1 times 5 is 5 plus 1 is 6. And then 2 times 5, that will be 10. Now add it up. So it's 2, it's 10, so it's 8 plus 1, it's 9. Plus 6, it's 15, and this is 1, and this is 1. Now look at the original ones. There was 2 places after the decimal point, and there is 1. So I'm basically just going to add it up. So 2 plus 1, my answer will have 3 decimal places. So from here, 1, 2, 3, and that will be my final answer, 11.502. I want you to stop the video, and I just want you to do number A. Okay, let's look at number A. 1.24, and we're going to multiply it with 3.12. So 4 times 2, that's 8. 2 times 2, that's 4. 1 times 2, that's 2. Put your 0. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 2 is 2. 1 times 1 is 1. Put 2 zeros. 3 times 4, that's 12. 3 times 2, it's 6 plus 1, it's 7. 3 times 1, it's 4. Now, we're just going to add it up. So if I look at this one, it's 8, 8, 6, 8, 4. Now look, 2 decimal points, 1, 2, 2 decimal points. And if I add it up, I will get 4 decimal points. Okay, let's just, it was 2 decimal points. So it's actually 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So my final answer will be 4.8688.